Hey class, I'm with Mr. T, and we are going to be talking about science today with you. So you're going to need your book, and then you're also going to need some paper and some colored pencils or markers to make an actual circuit. So for your book, you're going to go to the new chapter, which is page 73, and you're just going to read 73, 74, and 75. You can also look at 76 just to see what the circuit looks like, because you're going to make that. So you don't have to read all this, but you do need to know the basic components of a circuit. So just this one for now, and then when we come back from spring break, we'll get more into the details. But we are going to show you how to make a circuit. So we have all the materials here, which you need, and Mr. T can explain to you about that.
All right, so the first thing that you are going to need is an energy source. In this case, we have one battery here that we can use, and we also have the container for the battery.
And then you also need something to actually light up. So that's your light source. So that can be any kind of light bulb. So in this case, we have this small light bulb here, but any energy source can produce light.
And last but not least, you will need something to connect the two. The battery cannot power the light bulb if there's nothing to connect it. And in this case, we do have metal wires that are surrounded by these silicone wraps for the cables.
So one thing to keep in mind with a circuit is one source of energy is going one way and the other is going the other way. So it's like a current. So one this way, one that way. That's why we have two colors, because you have to have two cords in order to make it work. Sometimes, I think most of the time you need that, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's go for it. First of all, we are going to demonstrate putting them together. So like Mr. Brandon said, they both have to go kind of in one current, right? One has to go out and another section has to go back into the battery. So in this case, I will hand over to Mr. Brandon one of the wires and he will put it on one of the sides.
So I'm just connecting it here.
And then we'll need to connect it to the light itself. Oh, but Mr. Brandon, why is it not lighting up yet?
Because it needs the other flow of energy. So we have to have this one.
And that's what Mr. Brandon was saying earlier. And so now we will connect these two. And there we go. As you can see, there is a light source.
Do it one more time. It's still off. And then lights up.
So this battery might not be fully charged or full of energy, but it is still producing a little.